I'm just transplanting my callaloo's here, my callaloo's, because they need to transplant. I was just waiting till the weather get a bit warmer, because yeah, they like warm weather. So now we're transplanting our callaloo. Don't watch my hair. I just wake up. So guys, as you can see, I'm doing my callaloo transplant, and you could hear in the first bit the background noise. So I decided to just do a voiceover so you can hear it clearly. So these are callaloo. In Jamaica, we call them callaloo. I'm not sure about what they call them in the other Caribbean islands, but they do have them as well. So how I got these seeds, I got it from someone's house. One day I saw a plant and I said, that looks like callaloo from Jamaica. And this was a very old lady. She was about 96 years old. And she said, yes, callaloo. And they were having seeds at the top of it. That time it were very mature and the seeds were at the top of it. And I said, so can I get some of the seeds? And she said, yeah, go ahead and pick them. And I did that, shake the seeds out, and I had these seeds for about 2 years. So this summer, I said, you know what? I'm going to plant some stuff like, because I love gardening. Yeah, but where I lived before, I didn't have a balcony or backyard because, I live in London. So, yeah, if you're a Londoner, you know it. So, yeah, now that I have the opportunity to do this, I'm gonna do it. Why not? Grow organic stuff to eat, and you know where your food come from. So look at my callaloo, guys. I'm actually so proud of myself. Yeah, but yeah, this is how I transplant my callaloo. So I'm just removing them from that old house to a new house. That's how I call it. Yeah, so I did just throw all of the seeds in this. That's an ice cream bowl. I did just throw the seeds them in there because I didn't plant it before. I'm not a gardener, just to let you know that. So this is how they came up. They came up like together, some of them, and they're not going to be able to grow and be healthy when they're so close in that type of environment. So I decided that I am going to transplant them and change the pot. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just separating them. As you can see, they're so tiny and delicate. And you are going to break some roots here, but don't worry about that. They will strive after this. And also, Callaloo has a lot of iron in there, more than spinach. And this is not medical advice, disclaimer. So yeah, if you want your iron up, eat lots of Callaloo and it will do the job for you. Yeah, because spinach do have a lot of iron, but I can tell you Callaloo got a lot more, way more than spinach. And you can always get these in the Caribbean shops as well. So if you want to get your iron up and you don't want to take iron tablets, eat lots of natural stuff like this Callaloo, and then it will really do bring your iron up. So yeah, guys. So that's me transplanting my callaloo, and then after this, you will see me starting to transplant some tomatoes that I just one day I was just cooking, and I took some seeds out and I said, let me just put it in the soil, and then couple days, I see the tomatoes start coming out. So here you go, guys. Here now. So guys, now look. I didn't know this tomato was gonna grow. I just dropped them in here and they grew so quick. So now I'm gonna transplant them. So yeah, let's transplant them. Guys, I am just gonna take these out. As I said before, I was just cooking and I just took some seeds out and I just put it under the soil. I didn't really expect it was gonna come out so beautifully, but it did indeed. And this is not my first time planting tomato, because when I was at my old house, when I was there, we had a front garden actually. And you know what I did? I just took some seeds and buy one bag of compost and I just put some tomato seeds in there and I just left it in the front yard. And believe you me, I did got some nice tomatoes off that tree and I didn't really plant it in a pot or anything. I just left it in the compost bag and it grew and gave me lots of tomato and that was great. So now we're transplanting our tomato, and as you can see, I don't use gloves or anything, because I like to feel the compost, the dirt. Like you get the feeling of doing natural stuff. Not every time you should wear gloves for everything. Come on. We were made for all of this to touch natural stuff. Stop covering your hands when you're doing stuff like the dirt because you know we came from dirt and we're gonna go back there. Yeah. And you know what? Having dirt on your hands is actually good. Well, I'm from the Caribbean. I'm a country girl. I'm a love dirt. I'm not afraid of dirt. Not at all, love. I'm not because I can wash my hands off them. So as you can see, I'm just transplanting my beautiful tomatoes and they grew so tall so quickly. And I'm like, I must transplant these before they, get grow more taller. As you can see, they were just on the surface of that little, it was a water bottle. I just cut it off and I said, let me just put a little bit of soil and drop the tomato seed. And yeah, got my tomatoes out. Yeah, thank God. And yeah, now I am just planting, planting, planting away. So yeah, guys, I wasn't gonna plant tomato in this pot, but then I see that I can plant. How much did I plant? Was it 4 or 5? I wasn't even counting, but yeah. So I planted in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 of them. So when I do this now, I can just put some sticks between them and then I can tie the tomato because you know that when tomatoes start to grow, it gets very weak and you need something to put it up. So this is callaloo. These are some more of my seedlings. The callaloo that I planted, as I told you before, the one that I did first, and that's the oregano. If you go back on my video, you will see this oregano when I just planted. Look how big and beautiful the leaves are. And guys, I did take some off and I made some tea as well, and it is delicious. It almost tastes like mint, but it's not mint. So yeah, guys, yeah, it's in the mint family, I would guess so. And this is some Scotch bonnet pepper, yeah. And I did transplant 2 of them here in a bottle, because guys, I don't waste anything. And that's 2 more tomato over there. I will transplant those again. This is some sweet pepper. As you can see, I start my seedlings in bottles and I've got those bottles on my balcony. I will surely cut them off, put some compost in there and plant all of them in there. I won't be buying pots. So guys, that's my balcony garden. So stay tuned for more video. Thank you for watching.